what's going on? Jeff Becker here, creator and founder of In Control SEL and Can Do You, non-academic skills curriculum for middle school and high schoolers. So if you're watching this right now, I'm going to go ahead and assume that your work kind of revolves around student success, whether you're, I don't know, a principal, a counselor, a teacher, district person, you're somewhere where you can help students to be more successful. And the way we usually measure that is grades, right, or academic success. The better the grades, test scores, GPA, the more we say this kid is going to be successful, right? But let's take a second and unpack the traits that we can provide our students to increase their chances of success. Okay, so I want to get really clear on something. I'm going to throw up the definition of non-academic skills. Non-academic skills are skills that include attitudes, values, social and emotional skills, creative skills, and metacognitive skills, or skills used in how we think about thinking. Whoa, how we think about thinking. So if you want to have a super successful group of students and feel really fulfilled about the kind of work that you're doing, these are the 3 skills that are the most important and will give you the best bang for your buck, because the schools that are addressing non-academic skills with their students are the schools that are winning. First non-academic skill, in my opinion, and this one is the foundation for so many other skills, is self-awareness. So self-awareness, I know you already know this, but it's people's ability to recognize their own abilities, their personality traits, or their strengths or their weaknesses, which I think are sometimes more important. When people know their shortcomings, we can then put ourselves in a much better situation to be successful. Take, for example, like if we know we're apt to eat like a whole box of Little Debbie zebra cakes, then we know not to go down aisle 6 of the grocery store because we're going to grab a box or 2 or 3. So knowing our strengths, but also our weaknesses, helps us to set us up for success and helps us to avoid failure. So here's the next skill that I think is essential. It's goal setting, and here's why. Setting goals makes life a lot more exciting, and it gives us like the sense of purpose. Without goals, we're kind of just like floating around in the world, aren't we? And that's when students and adults can be at their worst, can't they? It's hard to get up in the morning sometimes. It's harder to be on time when you don't have goals. It's harder to stay out of trouble. And we say this a lot. It's really hard to say no to things when you don't have something better to say yes to. So if you really want to help a kid this school year, help them to get really clear on a goal. It starts with that self-awareness piece, helping them to understand who they are, and then setting a really clear, specific, and challenging goal for that student. Okay, so if you think these first 2 are on point, scroll down just a little tiny bit and hit that subscribe button for me. Come on, with all the junky stuff out there in the world that we're watching, and they're getting like 46 million subscribers. Come on, no pressure. Share the video. All right, the third non-academic skill that I believe is critical for young people is perseverance. And I know you know what that means, but just in case, perseverance is persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving that success. And this is especially tough for students in a world with edited video. They rarely see anybody mess up, and they constantly see everyone's final edited take, whether that's like basketball trick shots or makeup tutorials, or like people who seem to be phenomenal communicators on social media, or like people with perfect hair and outfits. Students can kind of feel like if they aren't naturally as talented as those people seem, they can feel like they're just not cut out for that thing and they just give up. So here's my tip, is to remind them not to compare their first try with somebody's 50th try, or not to compare their worst day with somebody's best day. All right, well, I hope that you found this video useful. If you're looking for more positive content that teaches your kiddos non-academic skills, you can go to incontrolsel.com. I hope this was really helpful to you. I'm Jeff Becker, you're awesome, and thanks for watching.